Hi you guys, my name is Cherita and I need an intro. If you guys are interested in what my shirt fully says, I'll show you. I am. So I got this shirt online somewhere. I'll try to link it below, but it was one of those Facebook buys where I was like, ooh, that's cute. Let me buy it. So anyways, besides the point, love my shirt. Love y'all. So today I'm going to do a quick video about Todrick and why what he did is so problematic and why, in my opinion, I think homophobia exists. A couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, I suck with time, Todrick tweeted this: Shawn Mendes is not gay, or at least not yet, and he may never be. But one thing is for certain, if he ever comes out, I've got dibs. Love you, at Shawn Mendes, and your music. Hope to marry. Sorry, meet you someday, kissy face. Now, while that looked or seemed or sounded like an innocent tweet, it's not, and let me explain to you why. Now, I am not a gay male. I am not a gay woman. However, I am an ally. I understand that when somebody tries to make you out to something that you're not, it can be very frustrating and upsetting because that's not who you are. That's like somebody trying to paint you as a racist or a negative person or just something that you're not. And I'm not saying that being gay or homosexual is a bad thing, but if that's not what you are, then that's not what you are. So Shawn Mendes is always being criticized for his sexuality, and people are always telling him, oh, just come out. Oh, just be gay. Oh, just do this. Oh, just do that. But Shawn Mendes has made it very clear that he is not a gay man. He is heterosexual and he has no interest in men whatsoever. We can go on and talk about his demeanor and the way he dresses and the way he speaks or whatever, but what he does on the outside does not depict who he is on the inside. Just because he may be feminine, which once again, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That is a social construct. People tell you what women like and what men like. And that's where the confusion lies. So because of his music choices or his song choices or the way he dresses, people want to say, oh, well, then he must be gay. The only thing that makes a person gay is if they have sexual relations with somebody of the same sex. And that's just putting it lightly. That's just like an overall, I guess, whatever of what homosexuality is. If they are attracted to the same sex, if they have sexual relations with the same sex, exclusively or only or whatever. That's just it in a nutshell. The way somebody dresses or the way somebody does their hair, the way somebody may or may not do their makeup or whatever has nothing to do with their sexuality. So the fact that Todrick put dibs on a straight man who has repeatedly said that he is not gay, that right there shows that gay men don't care what straight men have to say. You know, Todrick may be attracted to Shawn Mendes. That's fine. But you can't call dibs just because of something you feel for somebody else. That's like me. All right. I am obsessed with Justin Timberlake. I've called him my husband for years. But he's married to Jessica. So what do I look like? Tweeting Justin, talking about, oh, you my husband. Jessica ain't yours. You gonna be mine forever. Well, no, that's not okay because he's dedicated his life to another woman. Now, am I allowed to be attracted to him? Absolutely. Am I allowed to love his music? Yes. But the minute I interject myself into something personal that has nothing to do with me, that's the issue. You can't interject yourself into somebody's life if they have no interest in you. You can't do that. So that's where a lot of straight men get their homophobia from. They think that all gay men want them, which don't nobody want your crusty selves. Just putting that out there. However, There are a lot of gay men who be like, he didn't know he was gay until he met me. Or like, you can't do that. You have to stop with that, because that, in my opinion, triggers homophobia. Because now this straight man who probably doesn't have a lot of interaction with gay men think that all gay men are like that, when 99% of the time, gay men want other gay men. And I think, and like I said, I'm not a gay man, so I can't really speak for it, but from an outsider looking in, gay men have to stop doing that. They have to stop publicly telling straight men, oh, you're going to be mine. No, they're not, because they don't identify as gay. And Shawn Mendes made a very, very good point. So this has been a thing for years. You know, Shawn Mendes is relevant and has been for a few years now. And he did an article, or somebody did a report on him or whatever. And this is what he had to say. I thought, you effing guys are so lucky I'm not actually gay and terrified of coming out. That's something that kills people. That's how sensitive it is. Do you like the songs? Do you like me? Who cares if I'm gay? I noticed a lot of people were saying I gave them a gay vibe. First of all, I'm not gay. Second of all, it shouldn't make a difference if I was or wasn't. And I think a lot of people do this with celebrities in general. They'll be like, oh, well, they haven't met me yet, so they don't know. They don't know what? They're people. They're human beings. Like if some bum off the street came up to you and was like, oh, you gonna be my wife, you gonna be my husband, and you're like, ew, psh, psh. No, you're not. You would be so offended. But it's okay for you to do it to somebody else just because they have fame, or I don't know the reasons why people do it, but you're doing it to other people. So basically the moral of the story is, if somebody says they're not gay, then they're not gay. They're not gay until they say they are. They can be the most flamboyant person in the world. You can walk in on them having sex with another person of the same sex. But until that person says, I am gay, guess what? They're not gay. So just leave it alone. And trying to out somebody when they're not, trying to make somebody something that they're not, that's not okay. Not okay at all. However, there is a twist to this story. Somebody came out with like a rebuttal to Todrick Hall's tweet and was like, Todrick Hall is not in jail, or at least not yet, and he may never be. But one thing is for certain, if his history of stealing money from children and families ever comes out to the general public, I've got dibs on cackling manically and spitting on his professional grave. So it's like, you can try and out people, or you can try to make people seem something that they're not, but guess what? What's done in the dark will come to light, because people are now dragging Todrick for things that he's done in the past. Not everybody is as innocent as they seem. So if you guys want to go and look at the thread, I'll leave the thread below, because it was some serious piping hot tea. And I was like, ooh, I didn't know about any of that. But yeah, go on ahead and research it for yourselves. So that's my video for today. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Also, do not forget to click subscribe for new content every single week. And thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.